So at World Freight Network, we have an amazing alliance with AIRates. Socrates there, the managing director, is busy chatting about his software. Why it's so unique for our members is that everybody has free access to immediate responses. Of course, with international time differences, we have 120 plus countries in our network. You cannot get back to your customers quick enough, but with AIRates system, you can. Watch Socrates present his software to the members now.
Is here from AIRates. You should have already seen my emails about this new wonderful software. And there are other systems like this on the market, not many, but none of them would link the network together as a group. So you could go get any kind of software, but they are not WFN specific. Imagine how efficient will be if everybody here and all the people that didn't make it this time at WFN had AIRates in place. No more waiting for emails, you'd be getting back to your customers quicker than ever. I've been wholly impressed, and that's why I fully endorse it and introduce to you Socrates from AIRates. Over to you just for 3-4 minutes. Please clap.
Good morning. Thank you, Kelly, very much, and everybody here. Some of you know me, some of you haven't seen me before. I've been a freight forwarder in the family business for, okay, for 8 or 10 years. But before that, I've been working a lot in big companies of IT like IBM, and I worked for banks, always with the IT department. So what we realized was there was a big gap between the multinationals Kuehne+Nagel and those companies, and the small and the medium independent freight forwarders that do not have a solution to quote competitively. Especially now in the game that you have companies like Amazon and Alibaba and all these very big ones, they go and they integrate it to the logistics. I mean, you can go in Alibaba and the system will give you a price, including the container or the air freight, usually with Kuehne+Nagel, and that leaves out all the medium and small freight forwarders. So we came up with this idea, AIRates, that will help all the freight forwarders, especially inside the group, to be able to give competitive rates. You don't have to wait for your agent in Australia to wake up to get a quote, or the agent in Singapore doesn't have to wait for the agent in New York. So we set up the full logistics zones. You can set up your trucking, you can set up your handling charges, you can set your air freight, and you don't need to do anything of that. We do it directly for you. The best thing is we offer this service completely free of charge to all the WFN agents. So
that's a new development. It's free.
We also have launched the AIRates app. Everyone can download it on their phones, Android and iPhones. And if you have your rates there, you can see them and your customers can see them. It has a special login for you or for your agents to see the net rates. Public rates, we can set up the profit margins whatever you want. There's over like 5 billion devices out there, and people now, everyone uses the phone. So this will be a great tool for you and for your customers.
Brilliant. So, Socrates, thank you ever so much for sharing that with us. As he says here, some people say that they're too busy to see what would make us more efficient. So take some time over the days ahead of us to take a look.
Members only, you see the net rates.
Net rates, yeah.
And when the people go to air, they will get the rates with a markup.
Okay.
So you can set your markup, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, whatever you want, and that's what the customer sees.
Okay, all right.
And we have the same for sea freight.
All right.
2 minutes remaining.
There you go. Let's put a name. Mike Bishop. Go, and the company is called Textiles. Okay, and he requests the booking. Now the system says this booking has been requested. It's requested. An email goes to Jason, and it says, Jason, log on to the system. You have a new mobile sale here. So you go to mobile leads here, and there you go.
You see this.
So you can call the customer now. You have all his details, his email, his phone number, the company, and you can close the sale. You can make this into a file. So you understand the potential you have here.
Yes, yes.
AIRates is so popular. Look at all the members. It's been like this since we arrived. Everybody is impressed by the software, and I believe in it, they believe in it. It's something really to consider for your company too. So we've seen Socrates' presentation. You've seen him talking to the members about the system. What's the response like to your software today?
The response has been very warm. People have, actually quite a few people have seen already the system. They've embraced it. They're very excited. And they didn't know that systems like this existed that could make their life so much easier.
And I think that's the issue, right? It's awareness. We need to make sure people are aware. Putting this video together today is going to help. And then, of course, I'm going to show you in a moment, there are so many people coming up to me, not just saying I didn't know, but saying, oh my God, it's brilliant. Watch the next video and you'll see how brilliant it is. Thanks, Socrates.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
So, Brian here from Zimbabwe. If you need an agent out in Zimbabwe, he's your guy, Custom Services.
I'm the man.
He is the man. He's just been talking to Socrates about AIRates, and I'm going to let him tell you what he thinks of the system.
Yes, how are you, everybody? Socrates, this is a brilliant system. Yeah, I heard the presentation. The presentation was brilliant. The system is very good. I've actually downloaded the app, so I'm actually here so that I can hear a whole lot more about the system. I want to be able to deliver a flawless service to my customers. I think this is brilliant, Socrates.
Thank you very much,
explain a
Brian.
bit more.
Thank you very much. At your disposal.
Brilliance is a wonderful, wonderful word to describe it. Good,
Yeah,
good. Well
yeah,
done, guys.
I'm happy. Thank you, Kelly.
We've been learning all about AIRates through the whole video that we've shown you, and I think it's so perfect that we end with Jason from Think Prime in the UK. Jason, are you a sold customer?
Sold, absolutely. It's one of the best things that's happened to our business in recent times. It's saved us in time frames, efficiency, and best of all, we don't need an old school server. It's all cloud-based, and this gentleman has made it possible for us. We can connect better with other members, so for us that's a great advantage, and for our customers they get things quicker and faster, so it's absolutely brilliant. I recommend this system to anybody.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.
And the key is, snooze, you lose. People think they're too busy to change or something's too difficult to change. Efficiency comes from having a forward-thinking, clever mind. He's one of those guys. He, of course, is very clever. He created the whole system, uses it, has been using it for years. That's why it's so great. And there you have a perfect example of somebody that says, go for it, right?
Absolutely.
So many of our members are using it. Check it out, airrates.com.